What's up, you guys? It's your girl Bree the Diva, the sterile processing diva, and I'm here with another video. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about the day in the life of a sterile processing tech. So if you want to see this video, please continue to watch and stay tuned. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about what I do in a day as a sterile processing technician. A lot of people have different concerns or just different ideas of what a sterile processing tech does. So I'm making this video to let you guys know, give you the tea, honey, and just give you information about being a sterile processing technician. Now, I am very expressive, so I do use my hands. Okay, when I talk, I use my hands. So I do have my list right here for you guys, and we're just going to start off by different departments. I don't know if you guys know, in my other videos I have said, like, when you are a sterile processing technician, you're going to be assigned to different areas. So you may be in case carts one day, you may be in decon one day, you may be on the floor, you may be in V-Pro. So the schedule changes throughout the week. And normally when I make the schedule, I do try to have like for them to have 1 day a week of everything. So say if like one day they're in case cars, decon, it might be floor, V-Pro. So they do one thing at least once throughout the week. So normally in the morning times, we have at our facility, and I'm telling you, this is how our facility runs. Some facilities are different. You may see different things. They may do different things. But for our schedule, we have a person who comes in at 5 o'clock and they run the test. The tests are mandatory every single day. We need to test our machines. We need to test our washers. We need to make sure that everything is up to par for that day. Okay. This is going to determine like if we need to call maintenance facilities to come in to work on our sterilizer, whatever the case is. When we're running these tests, we're pretty much just testing to make sure that the machines are working properly to go about the day, to make the day go by smoothly. So yeah, we have a 5 o'clock person who comes in and run the test, and pretty much if something need to be called in, she's going to call it in, or sometimes she waits till I come in and then I'll call it in. So then we have the day shift. Day shift normally comes in at 6:45, and when we come in, we're pretty much just picking up where night shift left off. So when I say that, if you are in decon, what you're going to do when you come in, you're going to go check the dirty elevator. You're going to see if, hey, is there stuff from last night? Did they do surgery from last night? Did night shift not get it? You're going to go in and you're going to check the elevator. If it's something that needs to be washed and processed, that's what you're going to do until the OR upstairs start rolling with the cases for the day. Normally our first case starts at 7:30. So when you come in decon, you're prepping it as well. The tests have already been ran, but you're pretty much just prepping it. So you're going to put your pads down. You're going to put your absorbent pads down. You're going to make sure that everything for the day that you need is laid out for you. Wherever you want your stuff to go, that's where you need to put it. And then again, the washer test and all that stuff should already be done for you when you come in. So that's the decon person. So after you complete what's in the elevator, you're pretty much just waiting for those surgeries to start rolling. You're just back there waiting with your PPE on, ready to unload that dirty elevator. Okay. Now, if you come in and you see that you are in case carts for the day, you're going to go to case carts. You're going to look and see, hey, is there any cases that haven't been pulled for today? Did they do add-ons? Did I need to go and add those instruments for today? That's what you're going to be doing. That's what you're going to be checking. Also, you're going to be offloading sterilizer carts. These are the carts that have been sterilized from night shift. And what you need to do is unload them, put them in a sterile storage area. So if you are in case carts, that's going to be your job. Also checking the needs. So say if like we have cases and they still need stuff and we don't have enough instruments, maybe they was processed the night before, and we can put what's ready on those case cards. So we're pretty much just putting the needs, okay? And then another thing, if you are in case cards, check upstairs. Normally when I come in, I am the lead, so I do go upstairs to see what the OR needs, or sometimes the case card person will do it for me. Another thing that I left out for case cards, you will be offloading those sterilizer cards throughout the day. So it's a continuous thing. After they are sterilized and they're processed, it's your job to offload them when they get a certain temperature, which is like below 75. Then you can put them back on the shelf. Another thing is location scan. When you are in case cards, you want to make sure that you do location scan. And this just comes up just in case, like, we're looking for a tray. We can easily locate where the tray is over there in case cards. We normally just scan them on a shelf. So then we'll be able to find everything. So you guys, in case carts is where our clean elevator is. So say if like we have items for reshop, pretty much that a case got canceled, or we put something on the elevator, instrument on the elevator, and the OR and the nurses, they didn't use. We are held responsible for putting those instruments back as well. All right. If you are on the floor, if you come in and you look on the schedule and you see that you are on the floor, and I'm going through the different departments, because normally when we come in, our people will look at the schedule and you will just see where you are assigned to for that day. So if you are on the floor, more than likely it's trays that's down from last night. What you're doing, you're pretty much, we want to bust down those trays, okay? I can't talk today, y'all. We want to bust down those trays that's left, okay? So we want to bust them down, because once the stuff start coming out of decon, that's adding onto it. So when we get in, we want to get that done as quick as possible, whether it's a turnover or not, because we don't want to have stuff and then more stuff come out, if you see what I'm saying. And then if you're on the floor, this is your chance to just, straighten up a little bit. Sometimes we have loners and they're over here, they're over there. This is the time for, in the morning time, to do those things. Normally we have people checking their email. So this is just like, in the morning time is really slow for us. So this is our time to like check our email, go over the communication and all that other stuff. All right. So if you are in 9 to 10, so we have a 9 to 10. It may be different. I'm not even going to mention that. Okay. We're not going to mention 9 to 10 because not everybody has a 9 to 10 or, the number of OR separately. So we're not going to mention that. Then we got VPRO, which is the same as Sterile. More than likely when we come in for Sterile, it's not a lot of stuff over there. The night shift normally knocked that out. Good. You don't have to worry about anything until stuff start coming out of the washer. Not out of the washer, but in the window, the drying window. If you do have stuff that's for VPRO, you go ahead and knock it down. It's the same as being on the floor. You go ahead and knock it down. So then, once everybody completed their job, right? At 7:30, this is when we have our team meeting. So pretty much in the morning time, this is where, I'm going to communicate the turnovers for the day. The turnovers is just something that the OR needs constantly turned over for the next surgery. Okay. That's all it means. Turnover means something, an instrument that need to be processed quickly because they have more than one case and we don't have enough instruments for that. So just turn over quickly. I'm going to tell you the communication. I'm going to tell you what needs to be addressed in this meeting. Pretty much you're just going to get the rundown of what's going on in the department, some things that we need to work on, things that's going good. It's not always negative. It's just communication. It's time for you to vent. It's time for, whatever you feel that you need to communicate to your team lead, your co-workers, whatever. This is the time. It's kind of like a team building. This is where you're going to communicate whatever. So say if like you had a hard day in decon, if it's something that it can help you, like the next day or moving forward, you can be like, hey, y'all, Y'all really was not getting the washers yesterday. I need you to get the washers today. It's just stuff like that. So yeah, so 7:30 is our daily huddle time. I try not to be as strict like with the daily huddle, but I feel like this is where you're going to get the communication. Okay? If you're not in huddle, you're not going to know what's going on. So, like, I feel like it's the most important, the daily huddle. So, after the daily huddle, I go get some breakfast. I like to get breakfast early because I need the energy. I need the energy, especially if it's a lot of trays. It's going to be a busy day. I go over and I get my protein, honey, and that just gives me the energy to knock out some trays. Okay. So pretty much the day is just consistent of making sure, for me as a lead, making sure that whatever needs to be turned over is being turned over. That goes from the decon to the floor. I'm pretty much just monitoring the whole process. If you are a sterile processing tech and you're not a lead, you don't have to worry about that. All you're going to be doing is processing trays all day. If it's a turnover, what you're going to do, you're going to process it quickly but efficiently. You're going to clean it. You're going to make sure if it's not clean, you're going to send it back. Okay? Anything with blood or anything, guts, bone, you need to send it back in decon. So pretty much the day is just sterilizing trays all day. We can't listen to music. If you are in case carts, you are going to be pulling materials. Pretty much materials is pretty much the soft goods for the surgeries, like the bandages, the sponges, those type of things. Not all hospitals pull the materials. We just started pulling the materials, so it is something new for us. You're also going to be pulling the instruments. If you are in case carts, you're going to be putting back cancel cases. So say if like the OR come down and say, hey, this case was canceled, you're going to be putting those instruments back, and also you're going to be putting those soft goods back. If you are in decon, like I said, once those cases start rolling, you're going to be breaking them down. You're going to be washing. You're going to be putting them in the washer, and you're going to be sending it to the other side, which is the prep and pack. When you are on the floor, that's when you're going to be processing trays. Okay. So whatever comes out those washers, everybody normally have their own little cart. And what we do, we work from that cart and we just assemble the trays. And then once they are assembled, we put them in the sterilizer. We basically just pushing out all these trays, either for tomorrow's surgeries or for today's surgeries, whatever the turnovers may be. If you are in VPRO, like I said, all day, you're just processing scopes, whatever is not steam. That's what you're going to be processing all day long. Pretty much that's it. I mean, pretty straightforward. If you are assigned to one location, that's where you'll be all day. I don't know. It may be different from other locations, but normally at my hospital, when you are assigned a place or a job title, whatever, that's where you're going to be doing all day. So yeah. And then I like it too because I feel like you don't get bored because you do switch up. I like that because like if I did decon all week, I would be burnt out. If I did case carts all week, I will be burnt out. Case cart and decon is pretty much hard on the body. So when I schedule people for decon and case carts, I do try to separate it to it's like 2 days, 1 day apart, because doing decon and case carts back to back is very strenuous on your body. So yeah, that's another thing. But pretty much that's what I do in the day. So say if and also let me mention this. So say if something failed during the case or something just got contaminated. What I'm going to do, I'm going to clean it, and then I'm going to run it upstairs to be run on a fast cycle. Fast cycle just means the dry time is less. than a regular cycle. So pretty much I'm just going to run it upstairs, and then they're going to have it for their surgery. Normally I do that, or the case cart person, they are in charge of running things upstairs. We try not to do the fast cycle unless it's like really an emergency. Yeah, pretty much we try not to do that. Let's see, I don't want to miss anything. And then pretty much what else do I do? I also order things like, and some of the things that I'm saying, like, you guys don't have to do because you're not lead. So normally I order like instruments for the department, just making sure like we have all our instruments that we need, ordering stuff for the break room. And that pretty much, I mean, it helps the process as well, because it's like, if you don't have the instruments, then what you gonna do with the trays? We just leave them down? No. So pretty much just checking to make sure like we have everything that we need to continue to move smoothly. Yeah, and y'all, that's pretty much it. Like, I want to show you guys videos, but our job is not like really allowed to record. So I did record like some of the videos, like with me coming in the morning time, but I didn't record like on the floor. I know a lot of you guys are asking like, can you show us how it is in decon? Can you show us how it is in case carts? Can you show us this? Can you show us that? So our job just got like a new policy, really, like with recording. So I definitely don't want to be caught up in the mix of all that. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. That is it for the video. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me. I also have an ebook on how to become a sterile processing technician. If you are lost, you guys, if you are lost and you don't understand the videos, you want a more personal guide on how to become a certified sterile processing technician, please go ahead and click on the link below. And it's only $10, you guys. I'm not trying to break the bank with y'all. $10, you know, just for my time. Just pretty much in this guide, I'm telling you step by step on how to become a sterile processing technician. It's that easy. For $10, you can change your whole career. Your whole career. I know a lot of people come on here, they comment, they ask, you know, can you do this? Can you make a study guide session? Can you do that? You know, I'm gonna try to do these things for you, but when I tell you that it's there, y'all, take advantage of it, because the price gonna go up, baby. Okay, the price is gonna go up. But that is it for now. Be blessed, be kind. Peace out. Breathe the Diva is signing out. Bye.